It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Washington Commanders. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. When you look at this defense, they enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that.
It seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
And we're going to see the ball in the air quite a bit here. This is a top 5 passing offense in the NFL. And they certainly like to get everybody involved. So this defense, they're going to have to be able to counterpunch somehow. They couldn't there, and it's an opening drive, 1st down.
Yeah, he powers his way past the 30.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels. And he's got his man in strong. And it's a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Here's Daniels. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. 6th touchdown of the season. And the Commanders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right, when you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Happening on the return as they get this to about the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A big play there with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Rams are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Off the play fake, Daniels. Wide open receiver complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
At the 21-yard line.
An inside give. Here's Portis. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a first and goal.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Hey, check that, check that. Hawk 70, Hawk 70, go.
Running right, Portis. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
It's a loss of 1.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here.
Let's go now. Ready?
Play action. Now it's Daniels. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And Washington has taken the lead. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
You remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They used their fullback in pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
14, Rams 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
95 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Warner to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Warner's pass.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now Warner. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there in trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Warner. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now Warner's hit, and he loses it.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. Here's Warner. It's complete. He finds Falk here. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 15-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
Out of the gun, here's Warner. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll give to Falk up the middle. And power running here down the 6-yard line. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
3rd and 1.
To throw, Warner. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to take this this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Los Angeles.
A great play there. For touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Rams are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. They go play action. Daniels. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. And the Rams are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now Warner. They'll get this complete to Whittington.
Warner's pass. Complete to Jordan Whittington. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Commanders' 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Warner. And that is incomplete.
Intended for
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance.
58-yard attempt.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And they take a 17-14 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Come on, set! Liking 18! Ready?
Now a draw play. It's Portis. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
And now they'll shift things around.
At the 42-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. Got man, and he hits him in stride.
It's a gain of
2 yards, good enough for a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll give this up the middle to Portis. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 60 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
Japanese! Bronco 80!
Well, throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2.
Here we go, Scott! Ready, right?
Now Daniels. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
A loss of 9.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
79, Cup 19! Cup 19! 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger! Go!
To the air goes Daniels. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
And he carries this one past the midfield, striping into Commander territory. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a 2nd and 6.
19 seconds. Let's go now. Cup 19,
Back to throw. Warner. Going up top. Touchdown! A great effort there. 49 yards. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Commanders 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Daniels looking to throw.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Ready, break!
Now a give left side to Falk. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
A play fake. Now Warner. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
1st and goal, Los Angeles.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
The 7-yard line.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. But that was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. Warner. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Set go. Ready, go. Set up.
Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, their offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
The final shot before break. Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
The final shot before break. Daniels. And that's too tall for his receiver. It's incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're down on the scoreboard, sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's a fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half. Too many turnovers. Tighten things up. Maybe get in their face a little bit. Get in their grill. And then send them back out.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Buffalo 18.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Ready? Ready?
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
That's good.
A gain of 32 that time. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Back to throw. Daniels. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
It's the fullback. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Commanders have cut it back within a score.
The kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle.
Makes the score
And the lead will shrink to 6.
Commanders 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. Warner. He's going to wind up and air it out. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here we go. Here we go.
On the bootleg, it's Daniels. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
On the give, here's Portis. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Check. Panther.
Now a give, left side, it's Portis. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run it until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And this one is no good. He missed it. And the deficit will stay at 2 field goals. I got nothing after that try.
Yeah, don't even try.
I mean, he tried it from the parking lot. Well, this offense got to be loving this. After the long missed field goal, they'll take over on the other side of the 50, 1st and 10. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready. Look, 19.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now a give inside for Fall. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 117 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year.
Ready, ready. 69, ready.
They'll go right back to the ground with Fall. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Let's go. Ready.
On on the handoff. This is Falk.
And a strong run there as him maneuvering his way down inside the 15. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
In motion comes the tight end left. They'll look to throw now on first down. His throw incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
2nd and 10.
On the give, here's Falk. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Washington on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11.
Back to throw. Warner. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And we'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Rams are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more.
Commanders 21.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
18, Cook.
Throwing now is Daniels.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
79 Broncos. 70.
Here's Daniels.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run.
Oh,
the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Daniels going to throw for it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. From 6 yards away. And the Commanders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
So Washington now with an important 2-point conversion attempt.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Rams 35, Commanders 27.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, L.A. A big play there. 59 yards. And the Rams use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now.
27.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But
man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great play there. 65 yards. And the Commanders are able to cut into that deficit.
no, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
And no good.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Running right, here's Falk. And space tough to come by there, so we get maybe a yard to the 37.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important third down.
The offense on third down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Now Warner. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. Play action, now it's Daniels. Going for the deep ball. And this one is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Stretch the Eagles. Ready?
Looking to throw. Daniels. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
Mustang 19.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now a 2nd and 2.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, go! Panther 11, Panther 11. Go get him, go get him.
They'll look to throw again. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield. And down to the 43. Down inside the 20. Wow, 204 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Lion. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, ready.
Right back to him on first down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Warner from the gun. It's complete. He finds Falk here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
25-yard line.
Warner to throw. And he will find his man on the outside.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To throw, Warner. He'll try and do this himself. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And once he escaped the pocket there, he tried to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
And his kick is indeed good. And that will push the lead up to 5. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. Cougar Knights, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Here comes 2nd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Take it.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Back to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Cup 19.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Here's 2nd down.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
For number 26.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4th-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
70. Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw. Man, and he hits him in stride. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Just the 1 timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here we go, 1st and goal.
70.
for the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
To the air goes Daniels. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. So the second half comeback is now complete. They have battled from behind, taken the lead, and CD now, they just need their defense to stand up here and secure the victory.
And remember, they were trailing by double digits, fought their way back into this one. Now we find out the true definition of the team, don't we? Because one side of the ball just did its job. Now it's time for the other one to take over. Don't let them drive downfield and get the deciding score while time remains.
I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? Up 1, you want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now they've got to play some defense down the stretch.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure the investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
19, 18. Hey, Bronco. 79 Bronco.
Here's Warner. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. And he can't get the throw away. He's taken down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
70 Lions. Dragon 60. 19 Pioneer. Cup 19. Cup 7 Pirates.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to let it fly. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game.
Intercepted.
Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Panther Street. Panther Street. Come on, come on. Hit. 70 Timberwolves. Come 19. Come 19. Ready, right?
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Washington, they get an important win here to move to 11-5 on the year. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.